Hello, this is Alexius, and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. We are 28 of 29 in the Naval Academy. Now for the fun part. Heavy duty. A super battleship and its escorts must be destroyed. Battleship of over 100,000 tons is your main objective. It is escorted by a couple of heavy cruisers and some destroyers. You may build a few modern battleships or more heavy cruisers as your main attack force. I would think so. 250 million is quite a lot. You'll also have at your disposal 4 large destroyer leaders. And we have to sink the battleship and the heavy cruisers. Boost technology or boost funds? I think you all know where I go on this one. And we will stick with the modern battleship, the San Pastor. And as has been my habit recently, max out everything to start, with possibly the exception of the barbette, but I'll do it this time anyways. Citadel wise, yeah, we want the all or nothing. Increase everything. Go with the expensive powder to start. We'll ponder whether that's the right choice or not in a little bit. Long range, radar, likely to have 2 battleships. Will we need communications for that though? I think we'll be fine. Not much choice in towers. Looks like they're going with the American towers. And that's all long range accuracy. So that's almost a non-decision. Funnel wise, we can use that one, and we can stick 2 on there. We want 4 turrets. We're going to have to put a barbette there. And as we are taking on a super duper battleship, we'll go with triples. So that's basically a super Montana. I don't think we're going to be able to stick secondaries on there of any particular size. Oh, those are minuscule next to those 18s. Oh, hey, we do have room for some 8s. And I think the restriction on this one is already pretty bad. Come on, let's get you right. There we go. 2 8-inch triples. I don't think we're going to be able to fit anywhere else. Can we fit a 7 instead? Oh, we could. I'm just going to start calling this the absurdity ship. Especially now that with the patch, secondaries are more useful. Their accuracy isn't complete garbage anymore. Right, we can fit the 5s. And the other ones will be 4s, I believe. With some slots for 3s. Nope, they're all 3s. Are the 3s going to be useful? No casemates. I have enjoyed having some torpedo launchers. I think I've used up almost all of the space though. How restrictive is that going to be? It cuts off a little bit of the aft firing, but I'm less concerned about that. Well, there we go. We have all of our engine efficiency. Pitch and roll are pretty significant. Not surprising. Our flooding chance are very good. Armor quality is good. Armor is garbage. Alright. Let's look at the weight and costs now. The hull is a huge portion of it right now. Anti-torpedo, next largest. Could literally just get rid of torpedo protection until we get to where we're happy. Do minimum while still having some. I'm expecting to be fighting 18-inch guns. There's no protecting against that. Yeah, that's about what I figured. I'll use it at a basis. Try to get to 24. And turret top 12. Ditch the barbette protection. Or reduce to standard bulkheads. That will allow us I think the deck can be the most important. Wow, we can actually afford that. That I was not expecting. Not expecting to get too close. The electro hydro is less weight. Engine weight is better than hull weight right now. That any significance? Some. What are we looking for? Get induced, we barely have enough in engine efficiency. Does save us several hundred tons though. Thousand or so if we go with induced. I'll have to have 2-inch deck extended and we can start increasing the belt. A very weak belt compared to my previous designs. Makes me nervous. Do we ditch the torpedo protection altogether and just count on the triple bottom? $19.5. I don't think there's any way we're getting this cost down to 50%. Not without a significant redesign. But she's well armed. And that is primarily what I'm concerned about. 50-kilometer range. Got a hefty deck. Decent belt. Don't want to get too close. Although with 20 we can get within 15 kilometers. We have some money we can spend, but I don't see what we're going to be able to spend it on. Because diesels are going to be heavier. We're already on geared turbines. Have a lot of the expensive stuff already, including high TNT. Geared turbines too. Wondering why. Go with tube powder, we lose some range. It's also heavier because we lose some hull weight with TNT. White powder, we get a little bit more range. But is that really important? Let's see, 20 kilometers, we're at 13%. 12%. Ballastite for the most range. 14% at 20 kilometers. It all comes down to what do you want to achieve with your shells. Oh, I hadn't noticed that before. Regular TNT. has a nice boost to penetration, but does a little bit less damage. I think we're going to go with the ballistite and see what happens. A little bit of damage, a little bit of gun range. You lose the hull weight bonus. You lose a little bit of the damage. I don't know, that's a tough choice to make. Do we want the accuracy that comes with that extra range? Or do we want that little bit of extra penetration? I don't have confidence the AI is going to put enough armor. So let's go with an 18.7-inch belt and some ballistite. Okay. Spanish versus the French. Enemy smoke northwest and in the right direction. Save the torpedoes. Yeah, we can do a couple normal launches. So they're off in that direction. Looks like we have left bearing drift. We have now spotted them. This is our opponent. Looks like a giant yammy with a gigantic fantail. I don't think she's using 18-inch. That works to our benefit. She is over there. Let's form a perpendicular line. Have no reason to close in. We're at 28 kilometers. If I had to guess, I'd say she's using 17s. Judging by the sound they make. And 42%, wow. Slow down to 30 knots for the accuracy bonus. %. Still slowing down though. Ooh, we got our first bounce. First penetration. And we leveled off at about 23 kilometers. What's this look like for her? Three. hits. I think we should angle out slightly. Let's go about 30 degrees. There's an over penetration to the funnel. Our shells waving at each other in the sky. Oh, she got a couple partial pens. 16-inch. What she's armed with. A big ship for 16-inch. Probably means she has good armor. Not deck though, because we've already put a bunch of holes in their deck. Ooh, damage to the main gun. Excellent. Two and a half kilometers. We'll see if we're gaining range. That's a good series of hits. Bunch of partial pens. Over pen and a regular pen though. Oh yeah, good set of hits. Lots of penetrations on that one. We are extending range. Excellent. One penetration on us. Turn deck extended. Yeah, the extended deck's kind of weak. See, only 3 sets of shells. Should have 4. Come 5 degrees to the right. %, identifying, and she is turning away. Might have to chase her down. I know it's a small thing, like the decals is a small thing, but it's very pleasurable to look at. Also, the elevating rifles. Small thing makes all the difference. Alright, let's get fully perpendicular. If they're gonna turn away, we'll let them extend range to a limit. Alright, there we go. And we're going to stop hitting. A lot more ricochets now. Ah, the terrible. 20-inch max. Uh-oh, what was that? Torpedo hits. Oh, friendly ship was torpedoed. With our belt, we could probably get within 10 kilometers using TNT. Max speed 25 knots. Good hits that time. How far away do we let her get? I mean, we go right through the deck at this range. Only 6 kilometers. Only 7 kilometers. Oh, that's a full salvo. Two penetrations. .8 kilometers. Ending range rapidly. Two penetrations. Man, that's really far away. Another penetration. 3 more penetrations. Couple partial pens. Geez, those are some big holes. How is that turret still working? A lot of 7-inch up on the tower superstructure. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Bunch of good hits there. 30 kilometers now. Here's the next salvo. One partial pen. Question really becomes, how far away do we let them get? They can't see us anymore. Probably angle in somewhat. We're looking at them there. Come in at a 30-degree angle. Oh, we can no longer see them. Alright. There's penetration. flank speed and head in that direction. So we're looking at 35, 36 kilometers max range. Destroyers are all in good shape. Well, we have targeting solution again. Drop down to 30 again to see if we'll close. 31 kilometers. So it's 6 barrels against 6 barrels now. Excellent. 1 penetration, 1 partial. I'm actually going to accelerate this a little bit. We'll do it at ×3. There's a penetration. And 2 penetrations and a partial. I mean, the fantail is pretty beat up as is. At this point, I don't think we're accomplishing much by hitting that. Damage to a funnel, I'll take that. Ooh, he has maximum number of bulkheads too. It's gonna take forever to get down into the heart of it. Alright, how many rounds do we have? We've gone through 1200. We're under 30 kilometers, so we are closing. Yeah, we can penetrate the fantail all we want, all day long. Kind of curious. I want to kind of set it up as... Yeah, I think we hit that part already. Set up some HE. Just to see what happens. No, she managed to hit us. On the bow. These look like AP. Main gun hit. Number 2 turret is now heavily damaged, if not... Nope, destroyed. Perfect. Here comes ours. Destroyed a secondary gun. Just kind of hoping some HE will do some splash damage. Damage one of our secondaries. Alright, we've got some fire down into the stern. Not that useful though. Wait for one more good set of hits and then we'll probably switch back to AP. Just kind of wanted to evaluate what's its effect. We haven't been using much HE. in any of the scenarios I've done so thus far. And there we get another fire, so it's not getting any deeper or better. And now we're back to penetrate. There we go, penetration. We're up to 78% accuracy. At some point I may increase speed. What do these cruisers look like? I almost want to poke at them. 10% chance to hit, 11% chance to hit. Pretty low odds. But I'm looking at what we're accomplishing against the terrible. Be nice to take out some main guns. There's a partial pen for us. Sitting at 25 kilometers now. Oh, damage to the main gun. More penetrations, no effect. Over. So what are we looking at? Yeah, the belt and deep or underwater are almost impossible to hurt right now. Almost, not quite. Penetration is 50%. Hit chances are pretty good. Getting ready to drop below 50% though, because we're getting into the immunity zone as we close in. Oh, destroyed a main gun. That was the number 2 again. Really tempted. Thing is, if we shift targets, we're going to run into a situation where they're going to start having an easier time penetrating us. Let's see, 15 kilometers. Our belt is at like 1734 plus a little bit more. Probably get within 12 kilometers. And she has a 12% chance to hit us right now. Yeah, let's shift targets. We'll see how this works out. %, chance to hit. That's not bad. Oh, nice hit to the main gun. Couple bounces. To be expected. Ooh. Took some flooding damage. Okay. That settles it. Despite the poor chance to... decreasing chance to penetrate, we need to take out the main guns. Bow deck extended penetration. Alright, there's a penetrating fire. Yeah, she's chewing up our bow, which is to be expected. Our belt extended is pretty poor. Looks like the 8-inch battery is engaging the destroyer over there. Destroyed main gun. Number 3 is down. That halves the amount of gunfire we're dealing with. Let's head over to us. How close is this destroyer? 12 kilometers out. 7s and 8s are engaging. That's a lot of 2-inch guns. What range are we looking at? 19 kilometers now? Yeah, they keep launching on our destroyers. I don't think we have to worry about this destroyer. Does it even have any torps left? Nope, it is out. No additional structural damage to the Terrible. I don't see any additional damage to the funnel either. The remaining funnel. Destroyed the number 4 turret. Perfect. Now we can shift back to the cruiser. We have only the number 1 turret on the Terrible to worry about. There we go. That's a good plunging hit. Over penetration. Alright, they're pumping down that flooding. Pair of good hits. go. Good hits forward. Should be done shortly. Because we do have to take care of these two heavy cruisers as well. The destroyers we can leave. No, we're in range of their 9-inch. There we go, spreading out that damage. Broadside to us too, so should have full spectrum. A hit. Oh, that wasn't a good salvo. There we go. Got the main tower, that'll hurt our accuracy. One of our destroyers hit this guy with a torpedo? How far away are they? These guys are launching too. Why are you not shooting? Yeah, why are we not shooting? I'll shift targets if I need to. Originally, I'd brought the heavy secondaries to deal with these guys. I don't think that's really necessary. Like, they're getting to engage, but the main battery pretty much took out this guy. The gem op ace. Yep, they got one of our destroyers. There's the heavy battery, and that takes care of her. There's our ranging shot. Brings us up to 28%. Good hit. A lot of flotation damage. That may have already done her in, but I think she'll get on top of that flotation damage. Ooh, that'll do it. I think she's done. And she's on top of the flooding. So we will need to hit her with another salvo. There we go. Oh yeah, lots of flooding. Not enough, though. I think this destroyer is gonna go soon. Tejo is almost done in. She has torpedoes, so I don't want to have to worry about that. There we go. More flooding. Not in the right compartments, though. Go to overpen. I switch to HE. Does light the entire ship on fire with the lack of armor that they have. There we go. More flooding, not that that's gonna matter. Oh, that's on us. Those torpedoes will miss. How is she still alive? How much ammo we did have? We're down to 900 rounds. Should be good. There we go. What just happened? Mission complete. Did we sink the battleship? Battleship was still there. I mean, we completely disabled them. Or is this an or condition? We could sink the cruisers or the battleship. So that makes that mission super easy. Regardless, there we go. I don't think there's any doubt we would have sunk the super battleship anyways. Just a little disappointing that we didn't get to go do it. Anyways, with that, I'm out of time. Thank you for staying till the end. Please leave a comment, let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Take care.